Hello guys, this is the Experienced Optimist, and today I want to talk about why a woman was never meant to be a servant or helpmate. I hear men bandy about the idea all the time that women are supposed to be helpmates and servants. I think this is a preposterous idea. Women do not like being a helpmate, nor do they like serving anyone but themselves. Why would they? When you think about it, even the most trusted friend is someone that helps you as a consequence of their affiliation with you, not because there is an intense desire to do so. Thrusting some person into the role automatically, just because they are a woman, is just asking for trouble. Trouble that could be clearly witnessed throughout the centuries between man and woman. This is why I could not comprehend the other day when a man mentioned that when a woman is acting as a helpmate and is serving her mate, that by doing so brings her immense amounts of joy. I thought to myself, what on earth is this man talking about? A woman may derive joy from helping here and there, but so does everyone. She is not unique in this regard. And herein lies the wishful thinking of most men. Men want so desperately to believe that some women are enthusiastically waiting to answer their every beck and call, or at least ready to pick up the slack whenever he falls short. However, if we were to look at this assumption critically, what human being what human being on this planet would forego anything that brings about such immense amounts of joy to oneself, especially if that joy is self-centered in its focus? I say no one, and women are no different. The truth of the matter is that there is not a single being that likes being a servant or helpmate in any capacity just for the sake of it, especially not long term. Not man, nor woman, or otherwise. I would bet that even a dog, if it would be so inclined, would shun its responsibility as man's best friend if nature allowed. The real reason I believe that man casts this role of being a helpmate upon women so assiduously is that man fears being alone and as a consequence fears himself. Man fears striving to better himself to a level in which he becomes self-sufficient. This is why he leaves even the most simple and modest tasks for women to undertake in. Furthermore, when a woman is in a man's presence, he never aspires to take a deep look at himself and discover his addiction to the female form. He never looks to discover his addiction to a sexual appetite. And he never looks to discover his addiction to pride, anger, and greed. Man is always running away from the truth being that he is indeed an addict, and therefore a slave himself. A man once said that the reason why a woman cannot be happy is that she is always wanting, but I have found that men are no different. A man is always wanting as well. However, different from women, man wants to be acknowledged, loved, and confirmed by women. And this is why men will always continue to be exploited by every PUA, get-rich-quick hustler out there. I do not claim to know everything about life, but I believe that a man should seek freedom as opposed for looking for some woman to be a helpmate. Freedom is the ultimate gift from man, and therefore should be the ultimate goal. There is a quote that states, "Freedom is the possibility of isolation. You are free if you can withdraw from people, not having to seek them out for the sake of money, company, love, glory, or curiosity, none of which can thrive in silence and solitude. If you can't live alone, you were born a slave. You may have all the splendors of the mind and the soul, in which case you're a noble slave or an intelligent servant, but you are not free. And you can't hold this up as your own tragedy, for your birth is a tragedy, a fate alone. Hapless you are, however, if life itself so oppresses you that you're forced to become a slave. Hapless you are if, having been born free, with the capacity to be isolated and self-sufficient, poverty should force you to live with others. Now, if you like this video, like, subscribe, support other MGTOW channels, and I will talk to you later.